last decade. We all here and the people listening in today had the opportunity to share that adventure over its developing and unfolding. Those of you who are looking at them here from the surface of Earth. The flight, as you know, started promptly. And I think that was characteristic of all the events of the flight. The Saturn gave us one magnificent ride, both into Earth orbit and on a...
This is in lunar orbit, showing the separation of the lunar module from the command module as viewed through my window. This was a busy time for me in that I was taking these motion pictures through the right-hand window. At the same time, I was taking still photos through the left-hand window and also flying my vehicle. And
we predicted that we might be ready to leave the limb by 8 o'clock, but those of you who followed on the ground recognize we missed our estimate by being cut short for some unknown reason. Was the job of bringing back a sample of the lunar rocks, and these photographs show the collection of that initial sample into a small bag, and then that bag being deposited in my pocket. This was the first of a number of times when we found two men were a great help. I quickly put up the TV camera. And then, more leisurely, but Buzz and I joined together to erect the American flag.
Objects would go down about 5, maybe 6 inches, and then it would meet with a gradual resistance. At the same time, there was not much of a supporting force on either side, so we had to lean the flag back slightly in order for it to quickly salute the flag.
The rest of the activity seemed to go very rushed. There were a lot of things to do, and we had a hard time getting them finished. This film shows our final look at Tranquility Base before our departure. And the ascent was a great pleasure. It was very smooth. We were very, very pleased to have that engine light up. Gave us an excellent view of our takeoff trajectory and Tranquility Base as we left. And at all times through the ascent, we could pick up landmarks that assured us that we were on the proper track. We enjoyed the ride more than we could say.
Inserted between two other sequential maneuvers. In comparison with many simulator runs, we found that this was about as perfect a run.
This is Eagle is seen by Columbia, or perhaps half an Eagle would be better, since the landing gear and lower part, the descent stage, of course, remained on the surface. This was a very happy part of the flight for me. I, for the first time, really felt that we were going to carry the thing off at this stage of the game, and it looked like, although although we were far from home, we were a lot closer to it than the pure distance might indicate. Neil's making the initial maneuvers here to get turned around, and then again I do the final docking. This is somewhat swifter than real time. The probe, the dark funnel on the top of the LEM, and the docking target below it and to the left in the lighter portion of the LEM. As Buzz said, the rendezvous was absolutely beautiful. They came up from below absolutely as if they were riding on rails. There was absolutely no disturbance or any off-nominal effects during the last part of the rendezvous. Some of them show very interesting surface features, various types of unusual craters, and some of them pose many riddles, which we hope the geologists will in time be able to answer for us. That line of craters, for example, is difficult to explain, or at least without an argument it is. A newer crater with